In this video, we're going to share with you the 2 most important pieces of content you should be making if you want to generate more leads, get more clicks, and grow a community.
We've been using the same content formula since we started the PodSound School, and it's the same content strategy that we teach our students and clients. You're going to love us after this one.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Hola amigo, welcome to the PodSound School, where we teach you everything we know about podcasting, content creation, and marketing so you can start building your presence online and be part of the creator economy.
We know how overwhelming it can be to start creating content online as part of your marketing strategy and to try to figure out whether you should post on Instagram, whether you should have a podcast, whether you should make dance videos to TikTok or educational videos on YouTube.
We were in your shoes once, confused and overwhelmed with all of the choices and all the platforms. And this is why we developed a strategy that we teach to our students and clients, and that's called Smart and Sexy Podcasting.
And Smart and Sexy Podcasting is really simple. It's basically just combining the power of podcasting with the power of making video. And when you use these two effectively together, any goal that you have for your business, you can achieve. You're unstoppable. And I know that's a bold statement, but it's true.
So why is the combination of audio or podcasting and video so effective for marketing purposes? Well, let's break podcasting down by itself. Why podcasting works. Podcasting is more intimate than any other medium. How much more intimate can you get when your voice goes straight into your audience's ears? With podcasting, you're able to humanize your brand with stories, educate your prospects and clients about your services and products, and also share your why, which is so important to create a community.
There really is no better medium for building the know, like, trust factor with your prospects than podcasting. We all buy stuff from people that we like and trust and follow. And podcasting is so valuable because it gives us the opportunity to storytell, which really allows our prospects and our customers and our people to get to know us and to not feel that pressure from us to buy from them.
Another reason why podcasting is key for your content strategy is that from the marketing point of view, podcasting can reach people in places where no other media can. And let me elaborate on that. Podcast listeners listen to podcasts while driving, during their morning walk, while exercising. In these moments, they're not scrolling through social media and they have all the attention for you. And these days, we know how hard it is to keep people's attention for more than 30 seconds. So having somebody's attention for more than 10 minutes is prime real estate.
Podcasting is also incredible for boosting and gaining your authority or your online notoriety, again, like no other medium. Not only is it a place where you can share your stories and really make it apparent that you really have expertise in the topics surrounding your business, but also if you don't have any social proof yet, you can network by getting experts in their field and experts in your field surrounding your business to come be on your podcast. And there's no other medium that you can immediately do that. And within a couple months of having a podcast, you can already have the power of association by rubbing shoulders with all of these big wigs in your business. You'd be amazed at people who will come onto your podcast to be guests. This is a huge benefit of podcasting.
Yeah, and I'm going to elaborate on that. There are a lot of podcasters in our community that have a podcast just for this reason alone. Another cool thing about podcasting is that it allows you to stay relevant in your niche by sharing current news and things that happen within your industry. It will give you that edge over your competitors.
And something that's unique to podcasting that is so cool is that you own your own content. You're the one who hosts your podcast episodes and distributes it to the players rather than just being at the whim of the social media platforms. This is a really cool thing in terms of intellectual property.
And to summarize, do you know that feeling when you find an article that perfectly puts together the idea that you want to convey? Well, we found that article 2 days ago, and we want to share it with you.
This is from the Entrepreneur website, and you'll find a link to this article right where you're watching this video. It says, no other content medium offers the same extent or degree of potential growth as podcasting, which is why podcasts are your brand's best chance of becoming a successful leader in your industry. So hopefully we have you convinced and you can see that podcasting is just a must-have tool. If you haven't started a podcast yet, you need to start one ASAP.
So if you're happy and pumped and ready to start podcasting, we have a free training where we teach you the smart way to start a podcast. We teach the training together and we're big podcasting nerds. We will love it if you can make it. Find more information and reserve your seat by going to podcastingsmart.com.
Okay, so we covered podcasting. So now let's talk about the power of video and why video is so important for your marketing strategy. So here we're really talking about 3 different platforms: YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and especially right now, Instagram Reels. All 3 of these platforms have algorithms in place that are suggesting content to people. And if you make content consistently, you can take advantage of these algorithms to really put your content in front of a lot more people. TikTok in particular has an interest-based algorithm that is really powerful, and if you can get a consistent content posting schedule on TikTok that's realistic for you, you can see massive growth that will blow your mind. And then YouTube is really amazing because not only does it have this suggesting algorithm built into it, but it also is the 2nd largest search engine in the world. So you can actually make videos on YouTube that are specifically answering people's questions. This is insanely powerful because you can answer questions, do a little keyword research around topics of your business and what you've got going on, and you can answer those questions directly to your audience. And that is also a huge growth hack.
Short form videos are the thing right now, and I understand that there's some hesitation to get into these platforms. We had it too. We thought that we needed to dance or to point of bubbles. And the truth is that you don't have to do those things to be successful at those platforms and to get the benefits of being on these platforms. You can make videos about you sharing a tip or sharing a piece of information that you think your audience will benefit from.
Okay, and you don't have to take our word for it. The evidence is out there. We don't want to sound preachy, but really there's no better place than TikTok right now as far as getting free marketing for the amount of effort that you put into it. It's amazing. It was very difficult for us. Veronica was trying to get me to get into TikTok for 2 years, and I'm finally doing it. You just have to take some sort of weird bravery, but try it out, start posting some videos, and you will see TikTok suggest those videos to people the first couple videos you drop. So it's really powerful stuff. And this brings us to the 3rd and final part of this video that I'm most excited to tell you about, and that is the smart and sexy podcasting strategy and why it's so important to incorporate podcasting with video and exactly how it works. So here it is. You ready? So because podcasting is awesome for all those reasons we mentioned, it doesn't have a lot of all the really cool reasons we mentioned for video. So the podcast players themselves have a very limited search engine. They also don't have algorithms in place for suggestibility. Now, there's lots of companies and lots of people trying to change that, but currently there is what they call a discoverability problem in the podcasting world. Well, this is where video comes to the rescue. And where this is especially some really powerful content strategy is when it comes down to workflow, the actual work it takes to produce a podcast every week and the actual work it takes to produce videos every week, whether it's 5 videos that you're gonna post on TikTok every week or 1 big video that you post on YouTube every week. What's really cool is if you start from podcasting, if you start from putting together all of the research and the keyword research and the market research that you're gonna do for that specific podcast episode, that research and that thinking and planning and scheming is really the majority of the work. And once you get that and you outline a good podcast episode, that same podcast outline is going to be what you can use for your videos, your short videos. 1 podcast episode will give you 5 short videos where you touch on all of these different things. And so really after you start creating, you can get into this very smart and very sexy way of putting together content, which is amazing. So you get a big bang for your buck and all of your effort. And this is exactly what we teach here on our channel. It's our real life-changing formula. We put it to use every week and we're continually finding new ways to become more efficient at it. And we're putting ourselves through the test, as always, for you here on our channel. We're the guinea pigs. And we understand that it is actually very difficult to get in front of the microphone. It's difficult to prepare yourself and to find the energy to perform every week. So that's really what we want. And that really is the why behind what we do, is we really want to see you get out of your comfort zone and get in front of the camera and in front of the microphone and to amplify your message and to really make all of your wildest, craziest dreams come true. And we believe in the power of creativity to do that. So if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. And like we mentioned, we have that free online training. You can find the link for that in the description below.
There's a lot that goes into this strategy, like planning your content, the type of content that you will be creating for your podcast and for the platforms, and how you're going to have to tweak it and make sure that they are suited for those platforms. But the one easy thing to remember that will get you where you need to be is to provide value for your audience. And that's it. I hope you found this video useful. Before you go, 2 things. No olviden hacer la tarea, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Happy content creation, my friend.